Okay, welcome to the Activist Show. This is a wonderful Tuesday evening, late Tuesday evening, around like what? Not too late, 8:38. So I just want to thank y'all for pushing that button, tuning in, okay? Send me some comments, let me know who you are. This is not Bible study, this is the Activist Show. Some things touched my heart, made me want to go live about it today, okay? It's gonna hurt it's gonna step on some toes. It's gonna offend some people. It's gonna help some people. So, today we're gonna be talking about black kids being snatched and murdered. Not only black kids, but kids, period. But we want to know why black kids got the highest percentage of this kidnapping thing. And then Latinos, y'all right on the neck, y'all next. Then the white kids. But we outnumber everybody. Black children outnumber being snatched, abducted, kidnapped without being found. You hear about the Latino, the beautiful Hispanic young girl, teenager. I don't know if she was 21, 19, but she was young. She's young. It don't matter if she was old, but they can't find her. When was the last time you seen a black girl go national on the news for being missing? Every race that you see that go national on the news that's missing, every child or missing person, let's just say missing person for right now, that you see that go national on the news for being missing is mainly white or Hispanic. For some reason, the media do not push a black child being missing or a black person. Every once in a while you will see it. You might see it tomorrow because of all this hype going out. And there's a lot of organizations, black organizations, that's protesting against why come one of our own become missing and they don't put it national, where we can find them, where we can get help to find them. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to get to some percentages. And y'all not going to like me. I don't care. Ain't nobody else talking about it, so I might as well. Why come there are more black kids being snatched and not found? We ain't talking about grown people now. We're talking about children. We know there are grown people being snatched. And I hope that they find that Latino girl. I call her girl because she's very young. Please, please find her. Whoever got her, I don't know what they're doing, what's going on. I mean, you can find Bin Laden. You can find stuff on the moon. You can find out who's finna blow up the White House before it's blown up. But you can't find a missing person. You don't know who's doing all the stuff, that's doing all the kidnapping, abduction. You know who all is on record for abducting people and all that. Well, you know who the serial killers are. Y'all say y'all don't got enough proof to catch them or whatever, or to lock them up, but you'll lock us up on suspicion of a robbery. You'll lock us up on a suspicion of a robbery and won't let us out for 2 years. I've witnessed that in Tarrant County alone, but you'll sit up here and continue to follow a serial killer that leaves trails of people being murdered, and you won't even arrest them because you say you don't have enough evidence. So y'all got enough evidence to stop a lot of this kidnapping and abduction. Y'all know who the organizations are, and y'all continue to let these children be abducted, kidnapped, snatched without being found. So, I mean, it's like, what is going on here? I mean, because we're going to get to some percentages, okay? All right, we're going to talk about this. We're going to get deep here. Welcome to the Activist Show, y'all. We talking about kids being snatched here, kidnapped, abducted, and why they are not being found. And I'm going to give y'all the numbers, and it's going to bust y'all bubble of the numbers and all that of these kids not being found, and the government, the authorities are not doing nothing about it. I doubt if they even let this go on the air. The government might stop YouTube from letting this go far, so a lot of y'all won't hear what I'm about to say. There's a glitch somewhere to where they're protecting all the evil that's going on when it comes to social media. So we're going to get to some percentages about our children, okay? We're going to look at the board right here. Now, hey, look. I'm not racist. In some parts, I am racist toward other racist people. But we're talking about, look, Latinos, y'all right there with us. But mainly, we outnumber y'all, and y'all got more people. There are more Mexicans here in America than there are blacks. Y'all have a high percentage, and we still outnumber y'all of being missing. I don't know how many of y'all watching this. 2 of y'all, 13. Well, this very 13, 3 of us that are watching this, I tell you what, you finna learn something. Because I'm saying, we are the fewest in numbers. There's only 13 to 14% of African Americans in this country. And to their 33% of white females, children. White female children, and black female children, or just say people, period. And we still outnumber them. 14% compared to 33%. That's compared to the Latinos and the whites. Do you know how big of a number that is? And we still outnumber them of being snatched, of being kidnapped, without being found. We're the Amber Alerts of the parents. When one of the kids, we hear the Amber Alerts. And we see the color, the race of the people when the Amber Alerts go off, and they do not be black. They are not brown. It mainly be white people. And when the Amber Alerts go off, it's mainly the parents who got, one of the parents who have snatched the child, their own child. I haven't heard any Amber Alert of one of our own race of the black yet. I mean, out of all the years I've been living on this planet, I have not heard one. Not one. Don't look at me like that, and I don't give a damn if y'all don't like me right now, because this is real serious talk. I have not heard not one Amber Alert. I smell a racism going on around here. I smell some fucking racism going on around here. Yeah. I'm sorry, because even the prophets in the Bible just said some profanity words when it really got down to the nitty-gritty of telling the truth. I'm sorry that came out like that, but I'm here to protect my children. I'm here to protect these children out here. It ain't only the white and the black. It ain't only the black children. It's all these children. There's a lot of kidnapping going on around here, and I think the government have a lot. They know what's going on. Because there is no proof, no evidence of us being found. Everybody else is being found. The remains of every race. Come on, y'all. Every race you see on the news that they find that was missing years ago is white. How come you ain't found nobody black? Don't look at me like that. Y'all get mad because I'm talking. Every time we talk about race, y'all get mad because y'all don't want nobody to tell the truth. It's all white. You find somebody 30 years ago who y'all was looking for 30 years ago, and it be white. The black remains y'all find, y'all never even bring that out the closet. Y'all never let us know. The media is racist. F y'all racist. Y'all don't want nobody to hear this right now. That's okay. Y'all are racist as hell. Not one Amber Alert for the black or brown race. I have not heard one. You only heard it for the whites, and you barely heard it for the Latinos, because the Latino race is really pushing it. When a family member come up missing, they on their ass. They at the blacks. We need to do more of that. I'm going to get to some percentages of how many of our kids is getting snatched every damn year. Y'all going to flip. You better watch your kids. Y'all careless. You better watch them while y'all at the parks. You better stop letting them go to the store by themselves. Y'all crazy. Y'all let a 10-year-old walk to the store, walk all around. Y'all go in the house like nobody out there watching y'all. There's always somebody watching your kid ready to snatch them. Don't y'all know that? Are you stupid? I'm not here to sugarcoat with you. I'm here to protect these kids. And if you white out there and you part of this YouTube stuff and you over this YouTube, you need to let everybody hear this because you got kids too. Sit up here and look at me like that. Okay, let's get to some percentages, all right? First of all, before we get to percent, I'm going to read y'all this, all right? Now, this is according to the FBI database, all that BS that they don't even let nobody look at but Donald Trump. That hell going with that BS. When it comes to kids, make me use profanity because I'm sick of y'all. Sick of y'all snatching our kids out there. I'm sick of hearing it on the news. I'm sick of all this. I need some real comments out there instead of these jokers I'm seeing out here. Can somebody give me a real comment? I need a real comment. Somebody who in agreement with me. If you got children out there, you should be in agreement with me right now. Okay, check it out. See what this says right here, okay? All right, here we go. Oops. So we're going to go here first. First of all, so we got black kids snatched and murdered, okay? That's what we got here. We got black kids being snatched, murdered without being found. So we're going to put without being found. Without being found. And if my spelling is bad, too bad. Y'all know what I mean. Okay? Figure it out. Without being found. Okay? Now we got white children, we got Hispanic children, we got other children. I'm going to tell you there's another race out here just besides Latino and blacks that's been snatched and not being found too. You got the Native Americans and we got the Indians. We got y'all too. Y'all on this list. And it's in this country. Okay, so here we go. Here's the percentage. So, black females, women and girls. We talking about y'all women and girls. All you black females out there always walking around, showing y'all ass, want to walk around to the store by y'allselves. Y'all walking around think y'all tough and all that. Y'all the main ones being snatched. Y'all getting kidnapped, abducted. You letting your little girls walk around with Daisy Dukes on and they snatching them. You letting them walk around any kind of way, going out, doing everything, and they're coming up missing. Okay, this is not me talking. I'm finna show y'all some percentages. Okay? Black females in 2021, I don't know why they didn't say 2025, but 2021, okay? Black females in 2021, 15% population. In 2021, black females, black girls, we talking about women and girls, made up 15% of the population. How is that when is 15%, 14% of us in this country of black and male? I mean, male and female. I don't get it. But they're talking about the female population. 15% of the female population. We talking about women and girls. Guess what? 34.6 is missing out of that number. That's a big, according to the FBI data. I mean, what's going on here? I'm gonna tell you something, man. I mean, there's a conspiracy going on because every time you turn on the news, you got somebody missing, but you never see them black. That's what I'm on right now. So you got white females in 2020, the white females and Hispanic females, girls and women, 30.3% of them was missing. That's together. We outnumbered them together, 34.6% missing according to the FBI data. And of the white females in 2020 and the Hispanics, 30.3% of them missing. Okay, what am I saying is there's too many of our children coming up missing and not found, and there's nobody doing nothing about it. That's what I'm talking about, you idiot. You dumbass. Because I got kids and you might don't got kids out there. That's why a lot of y'all don't give a damn. Screw y'all. Get the hell off my channel. I don't want you listening to my channel. Because ain't nobody doing nothing about it. We don't hear Amber Alerts for the black kids. We don't hear when a black children. Do you know that there are 840,000 children that are missing each year? Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing or abducted in the U.S. And guess what? We got that number like we got everybody beat. Okay, we're gonna get to some real stats here now. All right, check this out. Man, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, while white individuals, this is the overall view, key statistics and disparities of why black kids are coming up missing. I'm tired of hearing all this stuff on the news, man. We keep having these people coming up missing and stuff. Nobody's being found and stuff. Nobody's doing nothing about it. You got this high number right here. 840,000 children are missing each year. Some of y'all probably have a lot to do with it who talking shit right now. That's why you don't want to hear the truth. 840,000 children are missing each year. I mean, what is the government doing? Why? Why? And I'm going to tell you something. And then, look, we're not being found. The black kids are not being found. While white individuals account for the largest absolute number of missing person cases, now I don't even know if this fact is true. Black Americans are disproportionately represented. They don't represent us when we come up missing. When our children come up missing, they don't represent us. So I'm here to protect our black children. If y'all don't like me. Thumbs up to our black children out there. Because y'all coming up missing and they snatching us. And I think they doing a lot of lab rat stuff. And don't want us to know. That's why they're not being found if you really want to know the truth. Why they not being found? Okay, what? This proportionately represented? Why? Why? You're not giving the reason why. Why is not the media, why the media is not representing us like they do the white children when they come up missing? Are we only on the bubblegum machines that people don't even want to use no more? Oh man, I tell you what. In missing person statistics relative to their share of the U.S. population that are less likely to be found. Why are we less likely to be found? They don't even find our remains. We got black organizations right now today, all in the legislators, the White House, the government faces today. I am not the only one talking about this. Yeah, we got the weirdos out there. We got all these people, they want to snatch kids. We got all these child molesters out there. They want to mess with kids. We need to get rid of them all. We need to get rid of them all. Burn them all. Because a lot of y'all out there talking shit because a lot of y'all after these kids. Stop trying to make our kids homosexuals too. Let them be, if they want to be gay when they grow up, let them be gay. We don't need you to molest them. Welcome to the Truth Hurts, baby. This is the Activist Show. They say without being found. I've been watching shows all my life about missing people and all that, and they always find the remains of white people on the media. The people who they find black, the bones and stuff, who they find who are black, why don't they never put that on the media? Why? Because they want to leave our families in agony and in pain, oppressed and stressed out about it. Still wondering, where's our loved ones that was missing 20, 30 years ago? They want us to feel like we are still slaves in this damn country. Don't look at me like that. Y'all don't talk about stuff like this. That's how I come. Most of our kids are being snatched without being found. We are not being found, y'all. Not even the remains 30, 40, 50 years ago. We're being found, but they are not publicizing it on the media. We are not seeing it like they always want to show somebody they found buried 10 years ago. We don't give a damn about that. Where's our missing children at? And they don't even be black. Y'all never, ever, ever want to help us out where we really need help. You never want to help us because you always want to keep us in the dirt. You always want to try to keep us down. And I'm talking to the government, the authorities, the police department. All of y'all need to be checked. I am not the only one in y'all faces. There are other people that are in y'all faces as well. We got groups and organizations trying to get at y'all. Y'all got kids too. And one day you're going to see what we're talking about. You're going to feel the pain we feel. I like that comment. Somebody said I need to wipe my face. My neck. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I got another statistic. All right, here's some key statistics and disparities. This is why they say we're not being found. But there are statistics say that most likely that they're going to find other races who are missing, other children who have been missing. They're going to find them eventually, even though it might be some disparities after finding them, meaning that they might be dead after they find them. And they might only find remains like their bones. But there's other races, a few Hispanics, but mostly white. Why are you not finding the black race remains? How come you not? We got families out there hurting still today. The missing children that we have not found. Sick of y'all. Y'all can find Bin Laden. Y'all can find damn shit on the moon. Y'all can go to Mars and find particles that y'all need to heal somebody. And y'all can find people. Y'all know who child molesters out here. Y'all know who trying to make a bomb out here. Y'all got a million snitches walking around. You mean to tell me you can't find not one black remain, not one black child that's been missing? Get the hell up out of here. I don't give a damn about if y'all looking at me like that. What? Don't look at me like that. Somebody said Diddy behind it. I like all the negative comments. I like all the good comments because it show me who the dummies are. It show me who the ignorant people are. And it show me who really got sense. Because I'll put you on blast in a minute. Watch out now because I'll put you on blast. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got another percentage here. All right, hold up. Right, we're going to take a little break right here. Y'all hear my little baby in there? It's my G-baby. You can hear her in there right now. I love kids. Sit up here and look at me like that. Let's take a 10-second break. Let me make sure the camera is right. Let's see. Okay, we got another stat to go by. This stat right here, now check this out. All right, I want y'all to see this because this is very important right here. That we got 840,000 children missing each year. 840,000. Do you know what kind of number that is? Come on, y'all. What is that a day? Subtract 840,000 children. Subtract. Can somebody send me a number of how much is that a day? That's out of control. Okay, now they say we outnumber that. I mean that there are other race of kids and children or people that are being kidnapped in this country that are being found after a while. It might take a few years or maybe a few days, and they're telling their families they found your child, okay, blah, blah, blah. She's over there prostituting, or she's missing. I mean, she ran away, or she's been murdered. We found her remains. But they do not find black people's remains. Why is that? Okay, here we go. Let's get to some more stats about it then. Because we sick of y'all snatching our kids. F y'all. We sick of y'all. And if I find one of y'all trying to snatch our kids, I'm going to swear I'm going to cut your head off. Whoever you are, we're going to get to the bottom of this eventually. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this. It don't sound right to y'all because y'all not used to hearing truth like this. You're used to hearing bullshit. Sit up here and look at me like that. You're snatching our kids and we're not being found. And it has a lot to do with the authorities, the police departments, the government. All of y'all are behind all of that because y'all have the power to go out and put us on media, to put it on blast, to get all the help we need. Y'all do not support us. It's proof in the percentages and the statistics. The stats don't lie. That's how come when our kids get snatched, you don't hear from them no more. Watch your kids. Don't trust nobody. Stop trusting these people just because they smile at y'all. They might be the main ones trying to set you up. Stop being friendly with everybody. Watch your kids. Stop letting, it's mostly the black girls. They're taking them, y'all. And I guarantee you, I'm going to sum it up at the end here. Check it out. Case resolution disparity research. According to research, indicates that black children are about twice as likely as other children to remain missing by the end of an observation period and are less likely to be found by the police. Why? We want our kids to be found. There are families out there hurting right now that got no peace right now because they have not found the remains or their child. You're finding out where the other children are. You go and tell them the bad news that they're prostituting somewhere, or they ran away, don't want to come back home. They're in a juvenile detention now. You can come get them, or they're dead. Somebody have murdered them. You need to come check out the remains because we think this is your daughter. We don't even get that. We don't even get that. And I blame the police department. Y'all, I blame the government because y'all have been against us since the beginning of time when it comes to our children. You have been using us as lab rats. You have been against our seed, our dominant seed. You do not want us to grow. You do not want us to prosper. You do not want us to accumulate in numbers. You keep snatching our children, and we're not going to find them because y'all have something to do with it. We don't find them because y'all have something to do with it. And the reason why the other race children are being found is because y'all have something to do with it. You sit up here and look at me like that. It's because y'all have something to do with it. You sit up here, you got all these kids being missing. You got every 40 seconds. Come on, man. Let's look. Here's another one. Vulnerable factors. Here's the vulnerability factors. Black women and girls are disproportionately affected by violence and trafficking, which contributes to higher rates of disappearance and an increased risk of homicide. I can agree with that, but we ain't going to just use that for an excuse. Why are they not being found, though? We still talking about not being found and y'all finding everybody else, finding remains. It might take 10 years. We don't even get nothing back 40 years. Y'all finding this stuff and not letting us know because y'all want to keep us down. Research indicates that black children are about twice likely as other children to remain missing. Why? Because y'all not putting in the effort to help find our children. Y'all not putting in that extra step like y'all doing other children. Y'all not volunteering like y'all doing. You're getting more sleep when it comes to our children, but you're not getting sleep when it comes to other children. It should be all the same. What the hell wrong with y'all? F you if you don't like this. Get off my channel. Get off my channel. I'm going to take a break right after this. Can y'all turn that down some? Okay. So, back to the stats. Okay, media coverage. This is what they say about the media coverage, y'all. Let's see if we can get. Now this is deep. The media coverage. Okay. Here's the media coverage right here. Okay, the media. Cases involving black missing persons are historically underreported. Why? See, y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to talk about stuff like this because y'all loved ones ain't been missing. Y'all don't give a damn about conversations like this because ain't nobody who y'all love ain't been missing. But I'm looking at the numbers. It bothers me. It disturbs me. I'm sorry. It really disturbed me because when it comes to our children, y'all, somebody want to snatch them, take them somewhere. We can't find them nowhere and all that kind of stuff. And y'all, I mean, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to get on our black parents too. We need to watch them better. Here we go. Missing persons are historically underreported. Means that it's not being reported. Underreported. I mean, it goes so far when you report it, they're going to let it go so far when they find out it's a black child or a black person. And receive less national media coverage. Why? Smells like some racist stuff going on to me. That's what y'all don't want to hear. You're not going to let that go no further than that when it comes to RACISM. Receive less national media coverage compared to those involving white victims, which advocates, hinders public awareness and the mobilization of resources. Wow. This is not me. Compared to those involving white victims, which advocates, hinders public awareness and the mobilization of resources. We need to get on the media more, y'all. We got to step it up, because the numbers is so high of us coming up missing that eventually y'all going to be extinct, black women and black girls. Somebody out there trying to make us extinct. Trying to wipe out our whole race. That's why we get all these dumbass comments right here. Because they want it to happen. You idiot. You white, racist, KKK, skinhead ass motherfuckers. I can't stand y'all. Y'all make me sick. Because every time we try to stand up for our rights when it comes to us being killed or murdered by somebody who don't like us because of the way we look, y'all always want to go against it when y'all know we telling the truth. Okay. Indigenous people, Native American and Alaska Native women also face significantly high rates of violence, murder and missing persons cases, a crisis often linked to systemic neglect and a lack of resources. They just don't like us because we wear do-rags and stuff. This is our race. This is what we represent. Y'all don't got hair like us, so stop hating. I like to... You know what I mean? This is what we represent. We want to be the exact opposite than what your hating, racist ass scallywag is. Whatever your racist scallywag is, we want to be the exact opposite. If you don't wear do-rags, we want to wear do-rags. If you don't wear edge-ups, we want to wear edge-ups. You want to do the hot Hitler sign? We're going to do the balled up fist sign. Yeah. With the right hand up. Native Americans, you on that list too. Alaska Native women also face significantly high rates of violence, murder, and that's why they say y'all coming up missing, which they snatching y'all too. Advocacy groups like me, such as the Black and Missing Foundation, work to bring awareness. They're trying to bring awareness to everybody. Don't nobody pay attention to stuff like this. I'm trying to help us, y'all. Because these people out here snatching our kids. Watch your kids. Watch your children. Don't let them walk around by themselves. I don't care if they teenagers. I don't care if they can fight. They can't fight no man out there. There's somewhere to take their little ass. Such as the Black and Missing Foundation work to bring awareness to missing persons of color and highlight the need for more equitable responses from the law enforcement and the media. Mostly white people run the law enforcement and the media. The Jews, white people, all them fake, whoever, whatever y'all call, y'all don't want to support us. Why? The only significant answer I can think of is you're racist toward the black people. Children, when they come up missing, y'all do not support us, and we sick of it. But your time is coming. Because the Most High, we believe in the Most High. We are the tribe of Judah, the house of Israel, the seed of David. That's why we're being persecuted the most. But we're not going to get into Bible study right now to all you racist scallywags out there. To you rednecks out there. And to you people who don't like black people, who hate black people, who want to see our children come up missing. Don't want to do nothing about it. And I'm mainly talking about the high authorities up there. The media, y'all. Don't want to let nobody hear this. Oh, we got one more thing. Check this out. Okay. For far too long, we have allowed systemic and societal failures to disproportionately impact black communities, leaving them particularly vulnerable to violence and abuse. Law enforcement that is too often unresponsive when black women say they are victims or when black families report their loved ones as missing. Schools that punish the little black girls who is acting out in class instead of recognizing her unspoken cries for help. Child welfare agencies that too often break apart black families and funnel black families into foster care systems. Yeah, y'all do that. And a society that both consciously and unconsciously sexualize and adultifies black girls. Adultifies black girls. Y'all sexualize and adultify black girls, y'all do. Y'all put them in adult category every time they get in trouble at school. Y'all treat them as if they was an adult. You gotta understand of how they was raised. Refusing to see them as innocent and worthy of protection. We can address and remedy these failures so that the next black girl who needs help, the next black woman who faces violence is seen, heard, believed, and protected. So the black girls and the black women are the main ones being snatched and kidnapped. What are they doing? Raping them, making them prostitutes, using them as lab rats. It all sums down to this. It sums down to this, and we're going to leave it at that. this right here. We have 14 point some percent, 13 to 14% African Americans here in this country. It's supposed to be 7.3 African Americans and 14% black people in this country, but we'll just say blacks, 14 some percent, okay? Why is it, if that's that, why is it this many people being missing and not found? 34.6%. So it's something that if the law enforcement, and why are we not being heard on the media when we come up missing? Why don't we get the Amber Alert? So it boils down to is there's still a group of people who runs the media, a group of people who runs all this social stuff. There's a group of people who runs the authority, the government, the White House, the police department, and most of these people are against. The only thing that we can think of are against us prospering in life. Whenever something is against us that has to do with a life and death situation, they do not come to our rescue. And what I mean by they, and who I mean by they, is the people I just named, the police department, the government, because a lot of people who run those agencies are ran by a lot of people who are against our race. They are against our race. They are racist toward us, and they don't want to see us. They want to see us oppressed. They hate us, and the Bible speaks of this. And another assumption this is just to sum it all up, is another reason why we are not being found, because they have something to do with us being missing. Just like they have something to do with the people who they find. They know how to find us, and they know how to keep us not being found, to not be found. So if they got the power to keep us to not be, they do not say where when they find remains, and if it's a black remain, if it's a black person's remain, they do not broadcast it on social media or on national TV, or the media do not socialize it nationally. We only hear it when they find the bones of a human remains. We only hear it if they are white, or if they was like an Indian back in the 1800s and try to use it as some circus. Come look at it in the museum, some type of stuff like that. They do not give us the recognition we deserve. They do not give us the help that we deserve and that we need. They only give it to their own kind, and some Hispanics. And it's probably because the reason why we're not being found is probably because we are being used as lab rats. They are snatching us, our children, and they are using them in some facility that we know nothing about, and they are using them as lab rats. How come every time they are being, your car can come up missing, and as soon as you call the police and report it missing, a few days later, they're going to let you know where your car is at. Bro, they can find our kids, but they don't want to find our kids. They're not going to, because they have something to do with them being missing. The ones that have never been found, they have allowed our kids to be snatched and use them as lab rats. This is the only conclusion I have. Then I'm going to tell you, we don't trust these people. Don't trust the ones who are always smiling and really too friendly. Don't let everybody keep your child. Don't let everybody know your ins and outs and where you're going, the timing and all that when it comes to your child. I'm telling you, because they are watching us to snatch more of us, because we are not volunteering enough to be lab rats where they can test us and test. They are using us for prostitution. They are using our young girls, black girls, for prostitution to the rich, snatching them to give to governments and high authorities and high positions. I'm telling y'all, the government has a lot to do with our kids being snatched. That's why they are not being found. How come y'all don't know this? Can't y'all see this? Are y'all dumb? Are y'all stupid? They got technology where they can find anybody. Why are we not being found? Out of all the hundreds of thousands of us that have been missing, not one have been found? Get out of here, man. Watch our children. Don't trust nobody. Don't even trust our own kind no more. We don't know who the Uncle Toms are out here. Welcome to this reality show. This ain't no fixed up bow tie stuff. If you got a scratch, if you got a cough. I mean, we're not trying to be perfect right here. We're trying to save our children. This is social media. This is not being perfect. We don't dress perfect here. You come as you are. But our kids are being snatched. I'm the activist. I'm putting it out here now today because I got children. I'm telling you, I love them all. You know what I mean? I just can't sit up here and keep hearing all these kids being snatched and never being found. I'm just hearing all kind of stuff. All in the neighborhoods. So-and-so been snatched. Kiki been snatched. Little John Doe been snatched. Blah, 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 missing. So-and-so missing. And it's been a year ago, and it's been 2 years ago, it's been 20 years ago. We ain't heard nothing. And it's been not only us people I know, it's also people out here that's been complaining about their loved ones been not found when they became missing 5 years ago. And I'm talking about there's history. According to history, that since early 1900s, from the 1800s on to now, the 2000s, they have been snatching black children and black women since the day of time and molesting them, raping them, and making them do things they don't want to do. Torturing them and slaying them. According to what the Bible says, we were going to be slain. This is proof right here that the prophecy in the Bible is true. That we were going to be slain. And you might say, well, the Bible said we're going to be slain, but we ain't seen nobody slain in this country. Well, the ones that you ain't seen found, a lot of them have been slain. You ain't going to find the body. Cut all up into pieces. Just like Hitler and them did when they was using those European Jews as lab rats. Experimenting on our kids, y'all. Don't let nobody keep your kids who you don't really know. Don't let them walk around freely no more. Slap the hell out your teenage daughter if she buck up to you when you tell her she can't go out. Punch your son in the stomach if he try to buck you when he want to walk around outside by himself. When he thinks just because he's 12, he can go all around the block and hang all out. They snatching our kids, y'all. Don't trust the police. Don't trust the government. Don't trust the president. Don't trust none of them when it comes to our kids until they show us that they can prove to us that they can be trusted, until they show us that they can support us when one of our kids come up missing, until they show us that they will support us when one of our kids one of our remains of our children have been found and they let us know. Until they show us that they care about our race, and they show us that they will put it on the media when one of us is missing. Until they show us all of that, then we'll put a little bitty trust in that department. But until then, don't trust them. Because they're showing us that we can't trust them. They're showing us that they're not going to support us. Watch our children. Watch our children, y'all. Watch our children. This is the Activist Show. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I know it was controversial. And, you know, I hope that it helps some people to watch our kids better. We can stop the number. We can make the numbers go down some. It might not stop all the way, but if we watch our kids better, everybody come together and watch everybody else's kids. Let's come together. And when we see kids walking by themselves, let's keep an eye on them. And let's follow the cars who snatch our kids. We see a kid being snatched. It's going to take sacrifice to save them. Let's take back what belongs to us. And that's our children. And that's a revolution. So let's start a revolution. Take back our children who were snatched from us. And keep the ones that we have safe. All ready, y'all? Until then, I hope y'all enjoyed this show. This is the Activist Show. Tune into my Bible study Sunday mornings between 11 and 2. Check out my videos, my podcast, all of that, y'all. I got a treat for you. I think tomorrow morning. I'm not for sure if I'm going to be able to do it or not. So we got a little morning devotion coming up. But anyway, this is about the children. I had to send shouts out to the children out here because they are the future. Until then, this is the Activist Show. I am TA, the Activist. Peace out. Get all the comments out here. I see y'all. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man, look at all these people. Love my comments.